What is happening, guys? It's Alan here from the Dangleberries, and I have a brand new video for you today. We're going to run through some tips and tricks that you can use coming up towards the end of this season and hopefully into the new season coming ahead as well. I hope you've all been enjoying SI. I've been enjoying all of the games so far, and I can't wait for the finals coming this week. So let's not waste any more time and let's dive in and check out the first trick. So for this first trick, guys, this one takes us onto Cafe, and it's on the first floor inside the reception. Now this is a really cheeky little hiding spot that you can use to catch out any enemies trying to push in to that front entrance, especially when of course the bomb site is located inside the kitchen area. Now because the benches aren't vaultable, you can use a kunai barrier to be able to get up on top of the bench and hide behind the vase in the corner. Now once you get up on top of the bench and walk and lay prone behind the vase, you are almost completely invisible to anyone droning into reception or enemies pushing in the doorway. Moving on to the next trick, guys, and this one takes us over onto Nighthaven. Now this one's located inside the warehouse on the first and second floor. Now this is a hiding spot which you need to use a Zami for by placing a kunai barrier right on the edge of the railing, just as you can see on screen. You'll be able to run up the steps and climb up on top of the railing and walk across it. Now once you get to the other side, you need to be able to push onto the ledge and slide across until you get up on top of the crane. Now once you're on top of the crane, of course, you have so many open angles for you to choose from, but of course you would need to put a kunai barrier on the railing to block that doorway, or you'll get picked off very quickly. Now from there you can also drop down on top of the crates and use it as well as a spawn peak for anyone pushing in off that helipad spawn, and you could get that early pick in the round. Moving on to Consulate for this next trick, and this is a kind of an unorthodox angle that you can use, but with the help of your teammates it can be hugely successful for that garage bomb site take. So by opening up the window next to benches and having a teammate, whether it be an Ash or a Zofia or just breach charges, you can get those two walls open and the hatch inside the bathroom down into garage. Now by rappelling upside down on the window, you'll be able to see down into garage onto that really strong anchor position for the defenders up against the pillar and behind a white van. Moving on over onto Clubhouse for this next trick, guys, and this one involves Smoke and his canisters. Now this is for the cash room and server bomb site on the second floor, and this involves the B bomb site. Now you can set up an anchor position for the Smoke on the top of red stairs by placing a deployable shield right up against the reinforced wall to your right, and then by making small holes in the wall through into cash and all the way out into server, you'll be able to throw a canister all the way over the top of the servers and stop anyone getting down that diffuser. This might take a little bit of practice to get right, but with the right positioning you'll be able to get that canister over the servers every time. Staying on Clubhouse for this next trick, guys, and this is a couple of angles located inside the gym on the second floor. Now this can be used on attack and on defense. I feel like it's pretty strong on defense, but can be used of course on attack as well. By opening up the hatch and laying prone, you can watch that doorway coming in from the strip hall for anyone making their way into the building from that side, and you can watch the main staircase. Now on a defensive point of view, the attackers pushing in, trying to get that kitchen hatch open and make their way down the main stairs, you can catch them off guard and get those easy picks. Moving on over onto theme park for this next one, and it's located on the second floor inside the bathroom. Now by laying prone in front of the drone hole, you'll be able to make a hole in the floor down into the gong room below. Now any attackers pushing into the building, making their way in there, you'll be able to catch them off guard when they're trying to get out that doorway and head towards Dragon. Moving on over onto Canal for this next one, and this is a bunch of cam setups and an angle that you can use for this top floor bomb site inside the control room. Now the first camera is located on the server corridor at the 90, where you can place a cam above the fencing on the ceiling, and it's very difficult for attackers to see. The second camera is located inside the control room up on top of the monitor. Now by placing it right in the center of the radar screen, it is almost blending in completely with the monitor and very difficult for the attackers to see. The final camera, by running down towards printer staircase, you can throw one up right next to the vent and the wall, and you can watch that whole staircase and the printer area. Now the angle involved here is right next to all the crates by breaking the computers and the boxes, by looking down on the floor just where that line is on the floor as you can see on screen, and by looking at the very corner of the crate, you'll get a vol prompt up on top of it. Now from there you'll be able to see over the top of the crates, so anyone pushing up printer stairs or coming in from the window will be completely caught off guard and you can get that easy pick. So before I let you go guys, I just wanted to let you know I do stream over on Twitch regularly, and if you want to see some of these tricks in action, then make sure to stop by the Twitch stream. And if you want to see any tricks that you have found included in a future video, join up on my Discord. I do have an area for submitting tips and tricks. Make sure to keep up to date on all my social medias. They're all linked in the description. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. And as always,
Swat ya lump.